breakfast in bed in New York City. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel. Stephanie here. If you're new here, I post lots of travel videos, so be sure to like this video and subscribe if you like this. Today's my second day back in Manhattan and I'm going to walk to the Chelsea Market, go get a Blue Bottle coffee, given it's open. It says it's open online, but you know, with coronavirus you never know anything anymore. And then I wanna go walk to Hudson River Park, and then I'm gonna stroll through, probably cut through Washington Square Park, and then there's this really fancy schmancy vegan vegetarian place that I guess my cousin must have recommended to me ages ago, and I've just never got the chance to go there when I've been in the city. It's called ABCV, spelled ABC lowercase and then V capital. Probably the V's for vegan vegetarian, I just noticed that. But I really want to go there and have a nice lunch sitting outside in New York City, especially that area, West Village, Greenwich Village, adorable. So yeah, it's very late. It's 11:10 or so. I slept till 9:49 in the morning. Then I did like a really short arm workout and took a shower and had avocado toast delivered to my room, watched the New York City news and took a shower, put on a little bit of makeup, and it's gonna melt off of my face, but it's all good. Yeah, we're gonna go walk to Chelsea now and go get a coffee and just take a little bit of a chiller approach than yesterday. If you didn't watch yesterday's vlog, be sure to watch it. I believe it'll be up here when I'm editing it. Yeah, let's go. All right, approaching the desired area. Though, would have preferred to not walk down 9th, but apparently the market is on 9th. I just forgot because I haven't been there in quite a while. According to my mom, that's the famous pizza you should get when you're in Manhattan. Yep, we reached Chelsea. It's really sad to walk by lots of cute places. Like there was a little Spanish tapas thing. Go watch my Spain vlog from last year if you haven't seen that. It just makes me sad. I said this yesterday, but still makes me sad. Also, I walked by some guys drinking beer at 11:30 in the morning. I was like, it's a little early for that. And they were having a snow cone and a gelato at 11:30 in the morning. Feels a little early for that. Welcome to the meatpacking district. I haven't been here in a couple years, so I did not realize that there's a Google right across the street, but there's a market. Let's see if I can still go in. Due to the pandemic, I want a Blue Bottle coffee. Cute. You have to wear a mask as long as you're here, even in the outdoor places, but it's okay because it's worth it. Haven't been here in quite a while. Walking to find Blue Bottle. It's been a couple years since I've been in here. 2.5. This is the last time I was here by myself, if I'm not mistaken. The Blue Bottle is somewhere in here. I just have to find it. It's somewhere here. Blue Bottle spotted. Ooh, look how cute this is. I'm gonna sit here for a second because atmosphere is not bad, and then I'll walk to the park, and that's where I will journal. Coffee achieved. You can't even see me in the frame. They have one of these in DC, but it's New York. It's just it's better New York. It's so good, it hurts. Part. Last time I was here with my cousin, we went to a specific pier, so this is nice to walk to. A lot of people running here, I get it, it's a flat surface, nice view. People chilling, riding their bikes. Such a nice change of scenery. Whew, just gonna sit here for a while. Yeah. So, like I mentioned before, a lot of this trip was me coming up here for some space and clarity and change of scenery, and it's been really nice. Like, New York is still the same. With the pandemic, everyone's just wearing a mask. The flavor is still exactly the same. And like there was this girl this morning. When I woke up this morning, I really felt like I was abroad. I don't know if it's just because 400 miles might as well be 4,000 during a time like this. But there was a girl in the lobby this morning, around my age. She lived in Brooklyn. She needed a place to pee, and they just don't even let you pee anywhere. Usually in the city you can just walk somewhere, go to the bathroom, don't have to buy something, they let you in. I offered to like let her come to my room and the lady at the restaurant was like, are you two together? She's like, yeah, we're together. Not even the second question is just the New Yorker mentality is something so familiar and comforting. You just keep going, nothing gets in your way, you don't let anything stop you, and if I were here for the whole time that I have to wait, however long I'm waiting to go, this would be so much nicer. It's not really an option. Well, I forgot how much holding this camera, like, but yeah, I'm just gonna go finish the rest of this whole bottle of coffee, which I swear tastes better now that I'm here. And then stroll to Washington Square Park and wait for the fancy vegan place to this trip. I've only been here for literally 48 hours, and it's not even, I mean, 24 hours. And it's been phenomenal, really. By the way, it's been wonderful traveling with this new phone. It's still at 83%. I don't even know if you can see that. Nope, you can't because the camera doesn't want to focus and it hates me. But also, I just noticed, you definitely cannot see it in the camera. Only if I zoom. See right there? That's the Statue of Liberty over there. Just notice that. I've been sitting here for quite a while now, and the longer I sit here, the more and more I realize how much I needed this. I've been trying to come up here for quite a while, just Maryland was on the quarantine list, so I couldn't. And so many of my friends are like, cities are super dangerous right now, why don't you try renting a cabin out in the woods, somewhere really remote? And that would have defeated the whole purpose. The whole purpose is just like, I'm not surprised that I shut down the way that I did, because I need all the mental stimulation, and this is exactly the place to have it. Like, it's distracting, it's a good distraction, but also it rouses me in the present moment. And just, I wrote in this Instagram post, I'm thinking here, but the last time I was at this exact view, except at Pier 51 instead of I'm at like 45 right now, the exact thing I wrote was how the city saved me 3 years ago, which was now 6 years ago, and it's another 3 years later, how the city always reminds me to have hope, and that there's light at the end of the tunnel. And I kind of got that feeling last night when I saw the planes flying above, and I was like, this is all super temporary, COVID is super temporary, everything's gonna go back to normal one day. But I wasn't ever going to get that feeling in my suburban town outside of Washington, D.C. So, I know travel's super controversial right now. Honestly, I feel safer here than I feel in my hometown, and my hometown has been really safe with the virus. Everyone here is wearing a mask. There are police every few blocks. Though the biggest risk was getting on the bus, which yeah, the bus was bad. There was a kid my age not wearing a mask on the bus. But if I come home, you know, next week and I have the virus, I will deem this worth it to me. I know to a lot of people that's super irresponsible, but as my friends have been saying, this is exactly what I needed for my mental health. I wasn't going to get this at home. There was no way. Going to DC wasn't going to give this to me. This is what makes New York attractive to me. This is what makes me like coming back here. You know, I've said it before in last summer's vlog when I came to New York also. New York's not pretty, it's not beautiful, it's just amazing. The strength, the resilience, that's the charm about New York. And that's why I needed to come up here. But, yeah. I'm gonna finish this coffee and then start walking towards the village. This is about to be empty and I'm really sad about it. Alright, off to the village now. And to the village we go. Can't see, but there's a tiny little pride flag there. I love how, like, especially in Greenwich Village and towards the West Village, everything's all green. It's so nice. Look how cute. It's like I'm almost in Europe. Yeah, the village is especially quiet now with the pandemic. But the village is never touristy to begin with, so anybody that's here, I guess, is, you know, residential or a college student, so it feels really the same. And we're in Washington Square Park now. That's a good 1 second clip too. Every time I come here, I swear there's some sort of student drawing, and it's just very comforting, very familiar. There were some girls walking by me talking about how they really want to adopt a dog, and I struck a little conversation with them, telling them how I was supposed to move to Paris in June and it's been a hard time emotionally. It's just really nice too. The thing about cities is you're alone, but you're not alone. Like, you can keep to yourself, and then there's still opportunities for socialization. It's just, if I could, I'd wait out the whole pandemic right here. Obviously, I'd prefer to do it in Paris, but
that's the thing, though. That's what,
I've never sat in this park long enough. The last time I was here was with my best friend last summer for my 21st birthday, and she had only been to Manhattan once and she had never seen it from a real New Yorker's perspective, so I was showing her. So I sat in Washington Square Park for quite a while, longer than I expected. Met a very nice intellectual guy, spoke with him for a couple of hours. Very amusing, very entertaining, seeing people pop wheelies and a guy running around the park barefoot. Manhattan, it's great. A lot of simulation. Now I'm gonna walk, sit down, have a meal, hop back to the hotel, and see what my friend is up to see if we can meet in Midtown at a bar. Hey guys, I'm in the Flatiron District now. I am at a place called ABC. They have variations with the vegetarian menu, some vegan things, but other things in the kitchen as well, and looks pretty fancy schmancy, pretty high end. I'm gonna enjoy this meal, and then I think I'm meeting a friend later in Midtown at a rooftop bar, and yeah, should be a good day. Really feeling the urge to shower again like I did yesterday, but hey, I feel like I'm living again, so it's all good. Like I said, quite the fancy setup we have here. Right as I was vlogging, the food came out. This is perfect. I felt like having some hummus, and that's what I'm having. And then if I want a snack nibble later again with my friend, I can. This is beautiful. This is extremely tasty, even if it's gonna be overpriced. I'm just wondering, how did they get the chickpeas to be green? Because I don't know. This pickle is pickle. Cucumber is phenomenal, and I feel like it's because it's in the shape, it's cut like a pickle and it tastes better. Also, some of the things they have written on these bowls are hilarious. Jason, I'm so glad you love 2020, because I haven't loved it. The waiter was like, I love how you're just people watching, going, oh, but I am. I just miss it. You get so much stimulation here that you don't get other places. Which was very good. Still enjoying the people watching view. Yeah. I feel like that's too good a shot of the Empire State Building to not stop and film that for you guys. Hey guys, it's a few hours later now. It's about 7:30, 7:40. I am meeting my friend at the bar. She had a little bit of a late day, so we're meeting at 8:30. Walk to the bar is about a mile-ish from here, so it's gonna take me 20 minutes. Google Maps says 26, but I always do these things in Manhattan faster than it says because I walk like a crazy person. In fact, at the Chelsea Market this morning, there were these two people who said, you want to pass us? It feels really good to be here. I blend in here so well, and it just makes me feel, again, what I've been feeling, a need, a sense of some purpose, to make content again, to take pictures, enjoy things that I love to do, you know. Just getting a job for the sake of getting a job and making money. One of my best friends put it really well, that being productive is only effective for someone who has goals, and if you're being productive just for the sake of being productive, it's not going to feel good for you. It's not going to feel good for your soul, as cheesy as it sounds. So I knew that coming up here was what I needed, and I've been saying it all day. It's just been exactly what I need, and I definitely think I'm going to take my cousin's offer up on getting to stay here an extra 2 days. So I'm gonna go put shoes on, pee one last time, and head down to the bar, which is right near Madison Square Park, I think. It's on 27th and 5th. My sneakers smell so bad. That's gonna be the only problem staying here. I only brought 2 pairs of shoes. So I'll see you guys probably at the bar. I have that song from, what's it called, stuck in my head. Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen, when they're running down 40 blocks or something in Manhattan. It's going 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Words that I still don't know. Hope I don't get copyrighted. Get up, yeah. Anyway, I was just like stuck in my head, and I wondered, why is that stuck in my head? And then I realized it's probably because you're in Manhattan. I did not realize that StubHub had a store. Only in Manhattan would you find these kinds of things. Interesting lighting here, right? It's kind of reminding me of Japan and Osaka when we were at the top of that tower. But I'm here, the 230 Fifth Rooftop Bar, and I will say it's not as good as the top of the rock, I think, in terms of being scenic, but you are literally right in the center of it. So there's the Empire State Building, and it's very vibey, lots of lights, lots of plants, very scenic. Yeah, so I will wait here until Yomi gets here. So I don't know if this is new because of the pandemic, but both the restaurant I went to earlier today and this one, they're having these codes where you scan the code and then the menu comes up on the phone. I'm really not the biggest fan of it. And it's only going to become more and more like this from the future. Like, we'll probably never go back to menus. Something Just Like This by Coldplay is playing, and it's reminding me of my very first semester of college, February 2017, when I was 18. And I didn't know any differently. I'm looking at the Empire State Building, and I'm thinking about how well I blended in the city, but I still want Paris. I still want Europe. I can't unsee it now. I like the song. I'm still waiting. I need water. I'm so dehydrated. 1 second a day clip if it wants to focus. Gotta love New York City. Glasses mark on my nose. Hi guys, it's midnight now. I'm back in the room. It's been quite a day. I'm exhausted. Don't really feel like giving a lengthy outro clip, but I will still say like this video and subscribe if you liked it, because there are still more coming like this. And I'll see you tomorrow for Manhattan Day 3. Bye.